help me in dodging bullets.
Okay, well, I tell you what, let's do then. Why don't you just take that fate point back? See here, that's gonna be 3 damage to you, so you can either take that as stress. Would you like to do that, or would you like?
I'd prefer to spend a fate point and just take 1 stress. That'd be better.
Okay. If you'd kindly write that down in your character sheet, we will move on. Okay. So, Chris, your turn with the P.
Okay, I'm just gonna step into the room, like step right around him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head basically right up and basically do a throw punch to each of them at the same time.
Okay. That sounds like a forceful approach. Does that sound about right to you?
Sure.
Okay, roll it.
Oh dear. I'm not trying to kill them. I'm just trying to knock them out.
Hey, it's all good, man. Remember, we agreed that unless you specifically say I'm trying to murder these dudes, we're just gonna treat it like non-lethal. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that with their stress, yeah, that knocks them both out.
You all right?
I'm good.
Okay. How about I go through the doors from now on?
Yep, that sounds good. You do that.
Okay.
You're better at
do the techie thing.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, so
Hey,
the computer.
Matt, I tell you what, I'll give you a fate point if you'll describe your wound for. Keep in mind it's stress, not an actual like wound. You
almost got ventilated.
All right, so as I dodge in, I try and like roll. It's really more so like a spastic dance almost, as I try and like not get shot. 1 bullet just misses me. The other one like tears my costume at the shoulder. So I've got like a shallow cut there, and I get stressed out about almost getting shot in the shoulder.
Gotcha. Well, you learned an important lesson about when the appropriate time to do your Ian Curtis impression is. And a fate point. Okay, so you're sitting down at the computer. What's the game plan, Stan?
Is it still logged in, or?
It's still dead. Password? You guys had about a minute spare time.
Shit. Colin, Vigilance, can you close the door?
Sure.
Hang on real quick while we're establishing this. River, are you outside, sort of keeping watch, or are you inside?
Sure, I'll keep watch.
Okay. You seem to do that a lot.
I like to watch.
Okay, more power to you. Anyway, so yeah, you shut the door.
More superpowers to me.
And the door shut. What's the game plan, guys?
Ooh, River, your power works through like walkie-talkie speaker shit. You don't need to like actually. They don't need to actually like be in the same room as you.
He can't hear you. He's behind a closed door.
Damn it.
Well, I can open it a crack.
Okay. All right. So you guys open the door. All right. Please.
River.
Hey, what's up?
Your power works through walkie-talkies, right?
That's right.
Can you tell the guards to go to the other side of the building? Because that's the direction we ran in.
Sure. And I
fake him out.
I will hand him a walkie-talkie.
I use my voice as my power to make my voice sound like a security guard and just like a normal adult man from Jersey, and
All right, that sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so here's what I want you to do.
okay.
I want you to roll. First of all, I want you to tell me exactly what you say in character, and secondly, I want you to roll. Oh, let's say a clever approach in order to. Or actually, either clever or sneaky, your choice, to try to get them to go to the opposite place of where you want them to be.
Okay. Where are we right now? Where did you guys want me to send them?
The other side of a building from where we are.
So what I know.
Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So just a heads up. There might already be guards on that side of the building. Just like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if they're like compelled to go there, and they
Well, there
won't
can't be
realize it
too
until
many
later.
guards in this damn building. We already knocked out 4 of them. How many guards could they possibly have here?
You'd be surprised.
A dozen or two, 3 dozen, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, probably not 10 dozen.
Okay,
Well,
so
Many dozens.
Chris, what exactly do you say onto the walkie-talkie?
Let's see. Could I manage to, like, I don't know, see a badge number or like somebody's name or something when we're taking
Well, since
people
you've
down?
got 2 knocked out guards at your feet, yeah, I think that's entirely reasonable.
Sweet. I'm like, this is Officer 101 or Unit 101. Spotted 3 individuals heading through the lobby to the back area of the building. All units, be advised.
Roger, investigating. Or actually, I need you to roll for me first before I say that. Like I said, sneaky or clever war. Okay, yeah, that's plenty. Okay. So now I'm gonna say that's creating the aspect, distracted guards or something, or misled guards, something like. So yeah, you they say, you know, Roger, will do. So yeah, so now they think that there's 2 groups of people breaking into the build, and one of them's on the place where you got.
I give a thumbs up.
Okay, what's the plan now, guys?
How long till the power comes back on?
This
Not too long now.
about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, like 30 minutes? It's like, we're screwed.
I will whistle a tune and spin in the chair. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
Do 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 do, and the power.
All right.
Computer starts to. It's asking for a password, Matt.
Are there any post-it notes giving login details?
Probably not, cause
This isn't an
Sky.
elementary.
yeah.
Do your super brain thingy.
Are there any pieces of paper with handily written password and login credentials in their pockets?
You know what? For a fate point, there would be. Hey. Okay, yeah, totally. One of the guys is super forgetful, and he's got it written down in his wall.
Ha!
Way to go, Vigilance.
Never
You knocked
fails.
out a man with Alzheimer's.
Never underestimate the stupidity of users. Alright, I'll
What?
type those login. Click, click, click. Click, click, click.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are logged in now, and the security camera is activated, and you guys can see all over around the compound.
So can you do the downloading thingy?
Give me a second. Does this computer have access to any of the company databases where we store all of our secret information?
That's a good question. Give me a careful check, or careful or smarts, either one. And this is going to be to determine
Yep.
how quickly you can answer this question, because you know, this is a kind of a no-brainer. You can figure it out. But it's just a question of how quickly and accurately you can figure out if this is where you can do it, and if not, where you need to go to.
So that sounds like a clever thing. It's
Yeah.
a clever approach to like quickly figure out.
Yeah, or and actually you could roll
Get a
quickly
big
for it, either or two.
We'll stick with clever. Better
Okay.
clever. Alright, so we're gonna cleverly figure stuff out.
Okay.
That is a 3.
Hey, three's pretty good. Okay, based on the stuff you dug up from the deep web earlier and the stuff you're getting from logging into the company computer here, it looks like uh it doesn't have the public computer, the stuff that's generally available around here, doesn't have anything about the super secret uh uh drug that you guys found that can artificially simulate superpowers. Um, if you had to guess, they're probably either hiding that somewhere else in the building, somewhere that wasn't on the blueprints, or it could be in the head guy's office, Dr. Robert Brand's office.
I think Dr. Robert Brand's more likely choice. Or location.
Okay.
Alright.
I would like to spend a fate point and turn this into the first episode of Young Justice. And for us to find Superboy in the basement, if that's possible.
Ah, dude, you stole my thunder again.
Yeah!
But no, no, not
You should
really.
get points for that. Reading the GM's mind has got to be worth a fate point.
So, what's the plan, guys? Are you guys going to go hunting around for a secret room, or are you guys going to go to Dr. Brand's office? Or Professor Brand's office, sorry, not Doctor.
I would assume the office guys.
Yeah, I'm thinking office too. Can I... Can I create an aspect to help us get there unnoticed? Because I have access to cameras, I can see the guards, where all the guards are. And because I'm a human computer, I could probably predict their patrol patterns, at least for a few minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
So you're trying to create an aspect? So, like,
We'll create an aspect, I guess it'd be guard patrol patterns? Or safe route for a building? Something like that.
okay, so you're trying to create an advantage. Okay, so go ahead and tell me what approach you're rolling, and roll it.
I think this would be quick. I need to do this as fast as possible so we can get going as fast as possible.
Okay.
So I will quickly figure this all out.
Okay, so
Balls.
Ew.
okay.
We will tap human computer for a +2.
What about a
Okay,
reroll?
so you're tapping an aspect and spending a fate point in order to create a new aspect.
That other people can use.
Okay, fair enough.
No, shouldn't you?
As far as I know, the probability of fate is that a reroll is you spend a fate point for a +2 if it's above -1. But rerolls are more probably likely to help on a -1 or below.
You rolled a -2.
No, I rolled a 0. Unless I had. Did I have a negative?
You haven't rolled a -2. I'm looking at the numbers.
No, you don't have a penalty. I don't see a -2. Where are you
He
getting
rolled
that
3
from?
minuses and a plus.
Oh,
That's
and
what
it adds a plus. It's adding a +2 for some reason.
Yes, because he
Yeah.
rolled quick, which is +2.
Okay,
So-
then yeah, yeah, you gotta. Yeah, that's exactly right then, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probability-wise, a fate point to reroll is more efficient than a +2.
Alright, I will re-roll.
I mean, could be
Good.
wrong, but
That's a good eye there, Chris. I didn't catch that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, then.
Well,
Can I
well,
give you a
well.
fate point to make up for my stupidity? Can I
don't-
give fate
yeah,
points?
yeah. You know what? I don't. I'm fine with you giving him a fate point. Sure.
Sure, I'll give you a fate point to try that one, because that was my call. So
Alright, I guess I'll spend one of Chris's fate points for a +2
Okay. All right. You.
up to a 1.
Okay. You succeed. Let me see here.
I mean, that's even a worse roll. That was 3 minuses and no successes. I mean, pure math says you should have rolled better.
All right. Says here you create or discover the aspect you or an ally can invoke it once for free. Write down an index card. Okay. So yeah. What do you call this aspect?
Should be something clever. Can't really think of anything clever.
Pattern behavior.
Pattern behavior, or behavior patterns.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds good. So, as the three of you go off, to sneak over to the.
Before we get there, leave.
Hmm?
Turn off all the cameras before we leave.
Okay. Well,
That way
I
no
mean,
one will actually
what do
track
you
us.
mean? You're turning off all the camera?
Well,
You mean you're shutting down the stuff in the security room?
Well, I'm asking, can't you just turn off all the cameras?
Can I turn
Or
off the cameras?
put 'em
for
in a-
sure?
I mean, you
16
can turn
EP
off
thing?
the stuff in the security room. Yeah.
So that's a no. Okay, then we'll just have to avoid the cameras using your new aspect.
Okay. I guess.
I mean,
Be
that or I blow the
sneaky.
room up. Your choice.
That was sort of what I was expecting you to do, honestly.
Well, if we can't figure out how to shut the computers off or the cameras off, I'm gonna blow up the cameras because I don't know what else to do, and we can't be seen. So
Do you need to like absorb the electricity from the computer?
no, I was holding a live wire earlier this evening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Oh
enough.
no, you used that energy when you blew up the tree. Remember?
No, I was from the power grid I absorbed. You even said that.
Yeah, you absorbed it and you overloaded, and that's why it shot out and blew up the tree.
Well, I would assume I still have more than that because I would have done way more than blow up a
Here,
tree.
just chew on this wire or something.
I'll stick my finger in the electrical socket. Okay.
Yeah, you can
Better
totally
too.
do that. You can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. In the future, we need to make this a stunt, so
Sure.
we can keep track of it. Yeah, because that's gonna get old real quick. Us trying to keep track of whether or not you
Sure.
absorbed power or how much power you've absorbed.
I
Anyway.
don't think Fate is built for that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's very abstract. Like
That's
it's,
why
Okay.
it was more of a
other
generic.
ones would be
You
better.
can do this, and it's assumed you can do this. That's why I never kept track because it just assumed you could do it.
I
Oh.
think Fate would just assume that he stuck his finger in a power socket or ate a live wire
Okay.
at
So
some point.
I surged the computers, the
okay.
security camera systems.
All
I
right.
also
So yeah.
apologize for any cat noises.
Sure.
Oh my!
Fine.
You and those darn cats, man. Good grief. Okay.
Just for one really whiny cat. So I'm not petting her.
Search.
Okay, so as Chris punches his hand through the wall, or sorry, Vigilance punches his hand through the wall, and grabs hold of power and shoots it into the thing and blacks out all the fries all the camera. The camera's gonna move over into a very nice office. You know, all wooden. You know, it's got some very nice leather. And we see a man in his late 40s. You know, African American man. You know, graying hair. He looks tired. He's long since taken off his jacket and he's down to his white shirt. You know, he's got his sleeves rolled up, and he's looking at his laptop at the security footage on there with kind of a forlorn look on his face. You know, and he reaches over to the bottle of Jack beside him, and he pours himself another shot, and he knocks it back, and then reaches into his desk and pulls out a 6-shooter. Okay, back to you guys. So you guys roll me a stealth roll to avoid, or a sneaky roll to avoid the guards on the way over.
All of us, or just whoever's set it all up?
I'm going to say whoever has the highest will roll for the group. That's all right with everyone.
Oh, thank God.
I have a +2.
That would be you.
Okay.
I am not sneaky.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a -2 to that since you're trying to cover for these other two oafs who, you know, can't even like get a cookie out of their grandma's jar without someone noticing.
Well, thank God I created that aspect I can tap for free once.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna tap that, the behavior patterns, to give myself a +2 on the sneaking around.
Absolutely. There's also that aspect that Chris created about the guards being distracted. So if you need to, you could give it another +2.
I will see that after a roll.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Oh, damn!
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys sneak over there, no problems. There's a few close calls, but you guys managed to do it without anyone noticing, or at least you're pretty sure you did. So yeah, you guys are standing in front of the door to the office, and you get ready to bust down the door. I imagine. Who's leading the?
Vigilant.
That should be me. The one who can absorb bullet energy.
I
Sounds
will
good.
step behind Vigilance and push him towards the door lightly.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing there, Chris?
Opening the door.
Okay.
I'm not like, exploding it or anything. I'm just going in and I'm planning to absorb anything that gets hit in my way.
Okay, so you reach down and tries the doorknob, and to your surprise, it's not locked. It just opens up, and you see that room on the upper right corner, and you see a man sitting on the desk with a gun in his hand, pointing at this man, to be exact. And it doesn't look like he's about to fire, though. He's just sort of calmly has it pointed towards the door as you open it.
Okay. Well, I'm going in. Because otherwise I'm blocking them from doing anything.
Okay.
Maybe River could do some clever vocally thing.
Yeah, you guys go in, and he's like, "No, please, help yourself. Sit down. Make yourself at home."
Yo, I don't like this.
River takes a seat.
You know what, Chris? That may very well be the most comfortable seat that River has ever sat.
Oh man, we only have lawn chairs at the mansion.
Oh my
Now
god.
we're feeling guilty about being poor. We should sell out. Sorry.
Yes, it's extremely comfortable. You could spend the rest of your life in this chair. Be perfectly content.
Depending on how this night goes, I might be leaving with this chair. I just want you all to know.
Well, someone's gotta do the techie thing or stop him. And my way hurts, so.
Well, I gotta admit, I was expecting you to be a little old.
Um,
It's seniors night.
hmm.
They're all at the shuffleboard contest.
He smiles at that.
Old people play shuffleboard, right?
So how is Dr. McCoy?
Who?
Dead.
I
We
really say that
killed
'cause He
him.
didn't introduce himself as Dr. McCoy. It was Hank. So I'm not even being clever.
Yeah, actually he did, and Emma Frost emailed you guys that stuff. Remember?
But I didn't
We do
see it.
indeed know that.
But
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't see it. That's my point. I'm like, who?
I guess Vigilance wasn't paying close attention.
Oh, y'all didn't like fill him in on the ride over.
It's techie stuff. I don't care about that.
The less he knows, the better.
I tried, but then he just stared at me and was like, "Okay, we gotta go back to your comic book."
Are we wrapping up, by the way, guys? It's 11.
Yeah, I'm starting to wrap it up, but if you gotta bail, that's fine, man.
Yeah, I kind of need to go crash.
Okay. Well, we'll just assume that he's going to, since he wasn't, he doesn't know what's going on. He's just gonna keep his mouth shut. Does that sound good?
Fair.
Okay. Do you want to give your fate points to someone?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Oh, give them two to Matt, one to.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I have so many.
Just lay them on the table there, and they can use them as needed. Okay.
Thanks, Ron. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for playing, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Good luck at work tomorrow. Okay.
Ugh.
Alright. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, he asked you guys how Dr. McCoy was. And Chris, you said he was dead?
That's right. I did say that.
Okay. Are you trying to bluff him, or are you doing it with, like, your tongue in your...
Yeah, I'm trying to bluff him.
Okay, roll me some sneaky then. See if he believes.
All right.
You're gonna need to roll at a -2, though.
Sweet. Wait, sorry.
Okay, then.
There we go. That's the right roll.
Yeah, no. He's extremely skeptical of this. But he doesn't call your bluff right now. He just reaches over and fixes himself another glass of Jack before he takes the
I'm gonna assume this is some sort of trap because this seems like really much like a scene where it's just like you being all arrogant and like lulling us into a false sense of security by being all nice while we're breaking into your office and having the door conveniently left open. So assume some trap is gonna spring and we're gonna get like darted and knocked out.
Well, he says, well, I mean, with your powers, it's not like I could stop you. Not like anybody could stop you.
Well, actually, I mean, there are probably plenty of ways you could stop us. I mean, we're not invincible.
His eyes sort of slide over to the pistol in his hand, and then back. Doesn't say anything.
Well, I mean, really, you're like a, what, big head of like a super secret organization that's like doing creepy ass shit to mutants with all like your little weird formula, gimmicky stuff that induces mutations.
Was that a question or a statement?
Yes? Honestly, I just want to like, you know, like, hi. Hi.
All right, Mister.
How
So,
are you doing?
what's going on here? What's the lowdown?
Well, I mean,
I'm still hiding behind vigilance, by the way.
okay. Well, I mean, you've got the My mind just went completely blank, guys. Out of character. What do you call it? The thing that y'all had that had the formula on.
The thumb drive.
Thumb drive. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Yeah, he says, well, you've got the thumb drive, and given your abilities, I assume you probably decoded it.
She did,
No.
yes. No, I can.
Are you trying to bluff him?
Poorly, but yes.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll for that. Sneaky. Okay.
2.
He raises his eyebrow and he's like, really? Oh, that's surprising.
Well, I mean, you know, the power's not like fully, not like omniscient. I can't figure everything out. Sometimes it needs additional information. We didn't really have additional information for a thumb drive, so I had to come here and steal your laptop to get that additional information to unlock a thumb drive.
Our computer's a TI-83. We don't even have USB slots.
I see.
I'm gonna start like carefully making my way towards the desk.
Oh, you can have the desktop if you really want it, but I've already programmed it to completely wipe itself clean if the correct password isn't entered into it the first time.
So what's the password, friend?
He just smiles. Listen. And he kind of like rubs his head and he's like, I know you kids think you're probably doing the right thing and helping people out, but you gotta believe me when I say that what we're doing here is going to save the world in the long run. What happened to Dr. McCoy was not our fault. That was his own doing. And we're going to make the world a better place with our research.
I'm not buying it.
Okay.
So, I mean, since we're being all like, buddy right now, you mind if I have a crack at your password?
He shrugs and pushes the laptop over to you. You could do that, or I will offer you another deal.
Take you prisoner and confess in court?
He doesn't laugh at that. He says, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. If the two of you, or sorry, the three of you, my apologies, I forgot vigilance. If the three of you will hand over the thumb drive with all the information and leave the premises immediately and promise never to come, I'll give you all of Dr. McCoy's research that we confiscated after he quit our company, let's say. That may actually help salvage what's left of his mind.
Sounds fair to me.
Well, that would be a very nice deal, I'm sure. I'm just gonna like, you know, do the whole like password cracky thing. I'm really good at that, you know. So really get a chance to like really show off and like exercise my powers, because you know it gets really painful when like your head tries to like explode. on you. Well, not actually explode. It certainly feels like it's gonna explode. You seem like a smart guy, and like so I'm gonna try and cleverly suss out his password.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Like, hints around the room, hints from him, and.
All right, so with like no fate points left, you're gonna take a shot at it.
I have access to those fate points conveniently on the table.
That is true. Okay, so you're gonna go for it.
I am.
Okay. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna roll me a, let's say, clever roll at a -7.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Can I help out with this, possibly?
If you couldn't give me a logical reason how.
Logic is such a flimsy word. I don't know, what could you do, Matt? And I'll see if, see what I can do after that.
I'll take this action. Alright. I got human computer and talking helps me figure stuff out. I got a +3 to clever. And free fate chips on the table.
Okay, I would like to say, since we've established that Brandon's powers have like weird effects on her, that maybe he, you know, can sing a song or do something that like supercharges her or something. Can we like push?
Or could
like
cause a seizure, you know, whatever.
Yeah, that's the danger, man.
Okay, so do you want to, like, how do you want to handle that? Do you want to, like, are you going to try to create an aspect to help her?
Would I be able to, like, tap it for her?
Well, I mean, you can roll to create an aspect, and then Matt can tap that for free if you successfully...
Oh, sweet. Then yeah, sure.
Okay, so roll me, I guess flat.
Yeah.
And, 2. Let me see here. Creating an advantage.
Yeah, I'll use a fate point to +2 that.
Hold on to that.
Okay, in that case, it's, yeah, that's you succeed, you create an aspect, you want to call it like soothing music or something like that?
Yeah.
And that'll give Matt an aspect he can tap for free. Okay, Matt, so you want to go ahead and roll for your initial roll against the 7. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get some music for Chris to play. Okay,
Perfect.
three's a good start. Alright.
So I'm gonna tap human computer, start crunching information,
Okay.
and because I'm babbling so much,
Alright.
I'm gonna also tap talking
Hang on a
to
sec.
figure out.
Alright. Hang on. While you're... For your human computer, you're like looking around the room, and you notice like a photograph by his desk. It shows him with a young boy of about 7 or 8. He looks kind of sickly. Looks like his son, maybe. You don't think it'd be anything as obvious as the son's name, but probably has something to do with the son. So that's where it starts.
Richard, how dare you humanize this villain?
Alright, so it's the first +2. Oh well, I'm constantly like monologuing all the information I'm slowly picking up, and as River starts playing the song and speaking to me, the sort of like monologue starts like speeding up. It starts skipping over words, getting a bit spastic. As my brain goes into like overload.
Alright, so if you're invoking his free aspect, that brings you from a 3 to the 5, and then with your human computer, that brings you to a 7. That ties with it, so that means you succeed at a cost. So if you want to tap another...
Seizure.
Sorry, what? Okay, so yeah, you succeed, and you crack it open. And yeah, his laptop stands open before you.
Its
I was
legs
spinning
spread
around
wide open.
triumphantly and slowly sink to my knees and sob as like my head hurts now.
Sad man. But not as sad as the look on Professor Brand's face as he says, "Well, guess I don't have any choice now." And he takes the gun and he shoots it at his chest.
Nerd.
And,
What?
and the pistol falls away, and you can see a dart sticking out of his chest. And his eyes start to turn weird colors, right?
No, even
And he
worse.
starts- and his breath becomes ragged, and like his fingernails start to grow longer and longer and start to harden, right? And like you can see like his arms start to, he starts to get more and more muscular, and he like starts to pop out of his like white shirt and his slack. And yeah, it's looking like he's trying to finally decide to do some human trials of that super. What's the plan, guys?
I'm gonna grab a laptop and run.
Okay, sounds good.
Vigilance, cheese it.
Okay.
I'm after her.
All right, so you guys are running. Okay, I love it. Okay, let's see here. I guess this is going to be opposing quickness rolls with the new improved villainous Dr. Brand.
Oh, come on.
That is also a 2.
Good thing he got a 1.
Did he?
Oh my god. Don't you dare. Richard, no.
Okay, let's roll for him. Okay, with his +5.
Oh god.
Oh wow, okay. Any
Oh.
aspects you guys want to tap?
I'm pretty tapped out at this point.
So,
Oh wait, hang on a sec. What did I say it was?
it was +5.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. That was the wrong thing. Quickness. It's +3. It's force is +5.
Yeah, I would like to tap Guitar Hero as I'm obviously playing escape music right now, and it's really getting me in the mood. I'm playing the guitar version of Indiana Jones's theme song.
Okay then.
Can I declare a stunt?
You want to create a stunt? Sure. What's the stunt?
Alright, because I have one free stunt left over from character creation. So because Jim is my favorite class, I can get a +2 when I'm quickly running away from things.
Once per session, sure.
Is that a once per session thing, or would that be
A stunt thing like that? Yeah, that'd be a once per session thing.
once per session? Okay.
Music is
I
perfect.
already said that, so it's the end of the session anyway, so we can hammer out the details later. Okay, so that brings you up to a 4 total. That's enough to outrun him, so I guess he's gonna get his hands on the map. Unless you're spending a Benny to use your escape music to give you a bone. Oh, sorry, not Matt. Chris, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you guys managed to get away as he keeps growing and like smashes through the side of a wall. You know, and is like the building starting to crumble around him as he keeps growing bigger and bigger. Okay, so you guys are at the entrance of the building now, where you guys came. By this point, all the security guards, they don't really seem worried about you guys anymore. They're trying to deal with the giant monster that's like a story tall now. It's currently running through the place, trying to find you guys, trying to miss. What's the plan?
In the van, in the van.
Get to the van. I will also hope security guards are also distracted by a giant story tall beast, and they slow him down for us.
Okay then. Well, since it's towards the end of the night, I'll say you guys just make it, and you guys hop in the van and speed off down. We're going to do a quick closing montage. We're going to see, you know, you guys arrive back at the X mansion. You know, you guys are going to, when you guys arrive there, you're going to see a bunch of the, some Black Ops looking guys, probably also worked for the Brand Corporation, sort of tied up by vines and stuff. Apparently they must have tried to sneak in and steal any evidence you guys had of their misdeeds while you were away. We're gonna see another few days later. We see you guys flipping through the newspaper. You know, on the front page, you see the Avengers having defeated this terrible beast as it, you know, threatened the city of New York. You know, we also see some stuff in the later on in the paper in the finance section. You know, we see stuff about how the brand company went under all this wave of you know, incriminating evidence. And you know, we're gonna fast forward another week or so, and we're gonna see Dr. McCoy, you know, slowly start to speak, you know, complete sentences again as you guys help, you know, nurse him back to health with your knowledge and the information you've got from the laptop. And I think that about wraps it up. Is there anything you guys want to add to this?
Nah, that's awesome.
Lisa is a bit worried about apparently unleashing a giant story tall monkey.
That's
on
all
the
good. The
city.
Avengers got him, remember?
I love that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. She still feels partially responsible for unleashing a giant monkey on everyone because she wanted to prove how smart she was.
Okay, fair enough. Chris, you got anything you want to add to it?
I don't think so. Oh my god, of course I do. If we recall, one of... God, what's my band's name? Anyway, one of Brandon's top songs was Purple King Kong. So, we hear that song on the radio at some point.
So, sounds good. All right. And Dalton, anything you want to add to the ending, just out of the heck of it?
I don't really have any ideas.
Fair enough, man. Okay, so that was the ending of what was supposed to be our first session, and instead took a...
3 sessions.
Any questions, comments, feedback?
I'm liking it so far. I mean, it was a bit choppy as technical difficulties and scheduling issues kind of took a while to finish, which is a shame.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It's like we're fighting the three-headed Hydra of like technical issues, everyone learning the new system, and real life inconvenience of, you know, people having to deal with drama in real.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Guess main thing is that I've had problems with is like Fate's very abstract, so it's still getting used to getting like a handle on that kind of play. It's a bit challenging, but I enjoyed myself. I like it's good superhero stuff, and I look forward to whatever happens in session 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna
At
be
the
good.
end of November.
That hopefully you're wrong. Hopefully.
I hope I'm wrong too.
All right. Well, before we call it a night, Dalton, you've had all day to give it some thought. Do you have any character ideas you want to sort of spitball for us, or do you want to give it some more thought?
Yeah, I have some ideas. 1 minute. Let me put this dog away.
Okay. I didn't realize you had a dog. I thought you just lived in your house with like 500 lizards.
I do have a bunch of reptiles, and that's really the big lizard's trying to get out, and that gets the dog really upset.
Okay. Well, to be fair, it'd get me pretty upset too.
So trying to figure out how to. Well, so the main thing right now is pretty much reflective surfaces, kind of almost into like a doorway to this place with like water. Pretty much it's just water. There's not even, you're not like sink down. It's just like an empty space filled with what, well, it's like water, but you don't actually like drown in it. Like when the character was young, well.
What? So you're saying you open up a doorway to the elemental plane of water?
Pretty much. But right now, water doesn't come out. The character ended up being pretty afraid of water because the character got trapped there for a while. Just by really going through like the reflective surface on top of like a lake that they were jumping into. So you don't actually like drown there, but so the character ended up with this really horrific experience of being stuck there for a while. And thus, I mean, the character pretty much just uses it to like store shit right now.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
And just kind of like grabs it out with like hooks. So right now, like theoretically, you could think that maybe there would be more abilities, but right now it's pretty much just like a cool, like a convenient storage space. Reflective, you know, have like a hand mirror and you can just like throw stuff in there. You know, theoretically, if I don't know, pretty much just reflective surfaces.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, uses reflective surfaces to open a doorway to the elemental plane of water. Gotcha. That sounds cool. Sounds good. I went ahead and assigned you a character sheet so you can be working on that throughout the week. If you've got any questions about the Fate system or character creation, you know, feel free to, you know, send me a text or PM me or whatever.
Oh, he got out. 1 minute, I'll be right back.
Okay,
yeah,
well, just yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight. I think next week we'll do something a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, good stuff, man. I enjoyed it.
All right. Good game, guys. I will see you guys next week if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't.
I hope to see y'all next week too.
See ya.
Later, guys.